Welcome back to shed more light on Egypt's participation in the COMESA and for Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli participation on behalf of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. We have the pleasure to have with us over the phone our dear guest, His Excellency Ambassador Ahmed Haggag, the former Secretary General for the African Union Organization and also Egypt's former ambassador to Kenya. Good afternoon, Your Excellency.
Good afternoon.
Well, Your Excellency Ambassador Haggag, what are the main goals of this year's COMESA summit, and how do they reflect Africa's broader economic agenda?
COMESA is the biggest sub-regional economic group in Africa. As you know, Africa has several sub-regional groups, which all of them comprise the African Free Trade Area, which encompass all African countries. Egypt joined this sub-regional group in '96, and it is the biggest African. Have 21 countries, the most active and dynamic sub-regional grouping. And the purpose of the Nairobi summit is to increase sub-regional trade and have attendance from some United Nations sub-region specialized agencies like UNCTAD and other regional United Nations specialized agencies. So, as you know, this several years ago, President Sisi chaired in Cairo a summit which emphasized the establishment of an industrial strategy and on energy and increasing the trade. Since Egypt joined the grouping, our exports have increased a lot, and also because there is a free trade among this grouping. Member groups, and also our imports increased also because we need certain minerals for our industry.
Yes. So how can the COMESA help increase the intra-African trade and also support the African continental free trade area?
The members, the population of the members of COMESA is almost 600 million people, with the GDP every year of more than $900 billion. So it is an important ingredient in Africa, and we have a hope in that it will contribute positively and increasing trade among African other sub-regional groups, and also to increase the trade among the members of the African Free Trade Area.
Yes.
So there is a lot of hope in this regard.
Yes. Your Excellency Ambassador Haggag, what are how significant is Egypt's role within the COMESA, and what initiatives is Egypt is leading this year? We
hope to continue the trend of connecting COMESA members by in the field of transportation, aviation companies, and also in the digital commerce. President Sisi stressed the importance of the digital commerce among the members of COMESA.
Yes.
And we export machinery and agricultural goods, and we give a lot of training to COMESA members in different industrial aspects. So there is a lot of facilities which Egypt can have in increasing the trade among its members of COMESA.
Yes, Your Excellency Ambassador Haggag, what are the key challenges that are facing regional economic integration among the COMESA member states?
There is the transportation is still need a lot of improvement, because some of members of COMESA are landlocked countries, and we have to challenge of the challenge which facing the world trade itself. There is a lot of challenges because of the high tariffs which the United States is imposing on exports from Africa to the United States, and there are news that the United States will cancel the trade agreement between many African countries and the United States. We hope that this news is not correct, and because it opened a lot of employment for African labor, and also is a major source of hard currency for many African countries, and the United States itself benefits from this trade agreement.
Yes. Your Excellency Ambassador Haggag, in what ways, you've just mentioned a very important point, which is the infrastructure, the roads in Africa. So in what ways can the improved infrastructure, roads, energy and digital networks transform the trade across the eastern and southern Africa?
It is not only land transport, but also we have to improve the maritime transportation, because many of the members of COMESA have sea connection, so we have to increase the capacity of ports on those countries, and also to have commercial maritime transportation being established and improved. The cheaper way is by sea, but also to service the landlocked countries, we have to improve the interconnection by roads inside the members of the African members of COMESA, and this also will serve the members, other members of sub-regional grouping, and ultimately the free trade area in Africa.
What are the strategies that are being discussed to attract more investments into the COMESA countries?
Being a united group, and there is no custom duties among exports and, or trade among the members, it will attract outside investment from outside Africa. They will find to establish factories which geared to transport to other members of COMESA. Of course, we have to deal in this respect with origin problem, because it's not free of all. It's only open to member countries, but for others to prove that the goods exported from outside Africa has 50% origin manufacturing in African countries itself.
Yes, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your valuable information. Your Excellency Ambassador Ahmed Haggag, the former ambassador, Egyptian ambassador to Kenya and former Secretary General for the African Union Organization. We really had the honor to have this phone with you. Ladies and gentlemen, a short break and I'm going to be back with you.